Oh, sunshine, when you gone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Is there any changes in market opening time now? Market opens. Cash market open at 8:30. Nothing changes. Why are you asking? It's like, what's the actual question? I mean, what makes you even think that the market open is changing? All right, guys, we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. We got Adam. Good morning. Brad. Good morning. Greg. Good morning. Ravindra. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We're getting sell off going on here, bright and early. Going, gone. Market is on sale. All right, so what we're seeing here right now is a market 200 and 100 are in sync on the short side, right? So we're seeing that action going on here. We're seeing a little bit of fast price action. We got 2 minutes to the cash market open. Across the board, the selling pressure is the dominant pressure. And we're looking at a target. Target is 126. 126 is the target. We have harmony zone number 176 by 86. Zone number 2 is 201 by 211. Rallies are shortable at the open as long as we don't break anything above 190. We have a target of 126. ES, we have a target of 184.75, and the market just paused here. They put a captain set up long, so there's a little bit of a counter trend coming through. Fast. That's fast. The 126 is our target. So they put a counter trend here for just a moment. Actually, just hit the middle of the range and came back and sold off. So the 126 has been our target, continues to be our target, and we're looking for that target to be hit. Cash market just opened. We're gonna see how the market is gonna build up here. Yeah, it's fast. 9:15. So we have 8:15, 10 o'clock. At the top of the hour, we have consumer sentiment. So that's gonna be an issue, or a piece of news that the economic news that's gonna be significant. We're getting a fast market, and they're fading it against that 126. That remains to be our target. Rallies are shortable, but we're getting a very decent push right here and a break of the channel. You know, it's a fast market, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend some time just kind of watching and learning the behaviors that we're seeing here. Brad, good morning. So this captain setup, they got trapped right here. Okay, so any short that comes in needs to break 143. Here comes a 126. Man, see how fast this market is moving. It's only 1 minute into this action, and we're getting. You see how close they came up to it. Good morning, Abe. Good morning, Safe. Yeah, just mute your. 126 is our target. Good luck, everybody. Let's play to win. I'm delayed by how much? What's the price that you guys are seeing right now? $46. Okay. $46. Target is 126. I'm off by 20 points. Really? Sheila, good morning. Mike, good morning. And I haven't seen 46 come up. You said 46, so. Okay, so I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect, right? Yeah, I'm reconnecting right now. 48. Here we go. Okay, let me know if we're connecting better now. Okay, so you guys see this captain setup? You may not. I mean, I have it here, but if we have an earlier disconnect, then that would be an issue. The market is still in sync on the short side. We have a captain set up short right here. We have the 126 as a target, and we're heading that way right now. Marty, good morning. Good morning, good morning. 126 coming up. Boom. Target is hit. Next target is 101. 101. Man, that's one heck of a captain setup right there. You got that one, Adam? Good for you. $101 is the next target. We have news at the top of the hour. $101 is target. 101 is target. And they're gonna play games here. The fact that they bounced it right at it, they're gonna probably counter trend a little bit. AKU, good morning. Target is 101. Harmony zone number 1 is 51 by 61, and 76 by 86 is zone 2. We have 165 as they put a switch trade right here, so they bounced it right back up. So okay. So you see that's a game they're trying to play, and we need to be very aware of it. You see this right at that target. The target is 101, and we came and just faded right above it. It's slightly right above it. So that market is just going to be counter trending into harmony zone number 1, which is 150. And then they're going to pause the market and see if there's enough sellers coming back in. Okay, so I want to be patient. 1 second. I don't want to just short into this. I want to see a high and a lower high, and any entry needs to be scalp with a tight stop, because we're too early in the day and they can be trapping. So Adam, just kind of be careful with that type of behavior, because they can trap people. Good morning, Marty. Well, stop giving them your number, Abe. It's a fast market, man. And you got news coming up, so you just need to be careful here. And I know, what's the meaning of being careful? Really, it's meaningless. We're always careful, but you just give the market a little bit of time. You got news coming up at the top of the hour. Spend some time understanding what the market is doing, and later on, I think we'll get a better sense of how this market is moving. I have no trades in the market so far. I'm gonna wait and see. We're about to hit 101. 101 is hit, and next target is 18,076. That's the target. Harmony zone number 1 and 2 shifted. 26 by 36 is zone number 1. 2 is 151 by 61. We'll reevaluate the shorts if we break anything above 140. And we have a target of 76. ES has a target of 178 and a half. And we're looking for rallies to short into this market toward these targets. Yeah, and I mean they paused it here, ran it up, came back and took these stops out. That's fine. I mean, that's what they did. If they put a switch trade right here at 101, you're gonna get captain setup. That's interesting that they did that right here. I mean, they sell off the market and put a captain setup short. Good for them. Target is hit. Next target is 51. Harmony zone number 1 is 101 by 11 and 26 by 36. Rallies are shortable across the board. That's what the market is doing. Wow, and here it comes. So they got to break 115. Market is still shortable. So harmony zone number one, resistance. The market reacted to it. That's good to see. That tells me that the shorts are still in charge and intact here, as long as we don't go anything above that 115.64. Damn. All right, so it looks like we're consolidating with a short bias against harmony zone number one. As long as 115 holds up, then we should be able to continue lower. We have a target of 51, and here we go. We should see a push. Look, I had like 5 of them. That's just like a meat grinder right here. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. So the market is out of sync right now between the 200 and the 100 NT Renko, which tells me that they're going into this process of backing and filling. So we're getting a two-sided market right now. We'll most likely would get up to harmony zone number 2 in that process, 126 by 136. Mr. Dev, feel good Friday? Yeah, happy Friday. Khaled, good morning. We got news in 6 minutes. News in 6 minutes. Okay, so we're in this channel right now, building up. We're hitting harmony zone number what I'm gonna have to do here, damn it, here we go. Here we go. We should get to that 111. Okay, I took that one, almost 10 points. Actually, we should get to 111. 110, 111. So that's the first attempt. I mean, we've done this before. Market hitting the harmony zone number 2 for the first time. It typically gets faded. Well, here we go. It's a big move actually. So I took the 24 into the 15, and my target was 11, and to see how far it's gonna go. But that was a good one. We got 4 minutes. We got 4 minutes. I mean, that's okay. I mean, we're coming up on news. I don't want to be sitting in a trade for for too long, right before some news hit. All right. So what else we got going on here? We got 2 minutes. This price action, I'm not gonna participate in. Let the news hit. Then we'll play the game. One minute. Here we go. Here you go. Wow. Okay. 51 is our target, right? That's what we're dealing with here. 180. Damn. Yeah, captain setup. Yeah, I saw that captain setup. It's a good one. You have a captain setup on ES as well. That's protecting the price structure. I'm just giving the market a little bit of room just to kind of play. Right. I'm just gonna go get some water. I'll be back. You got that one? I don't have to take every single one of them, Jeff. Some of them I'll pass on. It's a good one. All right. I'll be back. I'm just gonna go get some water. We'll be back. All right, we're back. We're back. So that captain set up into that almost hitting target of 26, came back and retraced into harmony zone number 2, backed off, we came back in. So we're consolidating in this neutral zone. Shingo, good morning. That's quick. We should see a pressure toward the 85.80. Such a wiki market. So they're holding up right here. Want to see if we can get to 93 after we break the yeah, I should get to 93. Here we go. So you see, I mean, they're pegging the top end of that range multiple times and bringing it back in and buying it once we get to harmony zone number 1. So we're exhibiting that same behavior that got us involved here, short, right? And we're seeing them buying it back up. So you see that? Just they're in this. They're basically playing the neutral zone. selling the top end of it, buying the beginning of it, and just going back and forth. If they continue to do this, this is a somewhat of a bullish behavior. They're gonna go to 126, and if that happens, then you're getting a bottoming behavior, and we're gonna start looking at pullbacks as a buying opportunity. So that will be a critical behavior this morning. Especially if they put a switch trade up here at 11. Well, I mean, it's not there yet, Adam. I mean, once they get to 126, then we can talk. Right now, they're just, they're stuck in that range. You could beg me all you want, Adam. I don't make the market. Please, pretty please. Yeah. All right, you see that? Up here, buy here. Up here, buy here. Sell here, buy here. Back and forth. Eventually, if 75 gives out, we have a lower high. The market established a lower high, couple of lower highs. So if they continue to make those lower highs, then eventually the market under under the weight of this distribution will have to come in under 75. Under 75 will lend itself to more momentum in the market. But that's one, two, three, four. This is the fifth time that we go up there. Okay. There's a captain set up short that on the 40 in Tirinko at 96. So you can't go anything above 11. So you want to play the first touches. That's one touch. And this area is the second touch. Eventually, it's going to have to break either way. So here we go, breaking it, the 11. So the 26 reversal is coming up. Yeah, eventually, after a while, the market is going to have to make a decision, right? Here it comes. I mean, we hit it to the tick. To the exact tick. That just amazes me. That amazes me. Here we go again at it. $126. Fuck that shit. I mean, look, it just got there to the tick. They just needed to do one more tick for that to close, and this will be buyable. This will be buyable. Still buyable, but you want the 200 NT wrinkle to reverse. That will give the market a little bit better structure. But you could see that they are buying the bottom end of that and running it back up. If we break anything above 121, then we're gonna get that push. Did I get in too early? Yes, I did. And that is unfortunate. I gotta manage my risk here. I needed to wait till 21, and I got a little bit too... I I got a little bit too I got in there too early. I needed the 121. You are Nostradamus. I didn't feel it in this trade. Thank you, Marty. Ah, you fuckers. Yeah, really, the 21 is the key. There's a captain set up on the 40 NT Rinko. That is some noise over here. That 126. Good morning, Juan. All right, let's see it. Give it to me. Pull back just a little bit. Are you serious? Just gonna pause from this market for a little bit. I'm not getting the fill exactly where I need to, and I'm chasing it, so that's putting me in a spot where I have to take a bit more than I want to as far as drawdown. And we tried this area twice, so I'm gonna let the market either come up to 126 or go down to that 86. So we'll see what they want to do. That 121 is the key. They had to kind of get to that 121. Okay, okay. I see what they're doing. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-prong captain setup. Are you guys looking at this on the 50 NT Rinko? I haven't. When was the last time we saw an 8-prong captain setup? Man, I'm telling you, 102, 105. So that's a 20-point stop. No, I know, man. It's meat grinder. I got chopped up here a little bit, but that's fine. Kept it small. All right, here it comes. My 26 is my stop. And we're looking for the 80s and the 70s. Really? One oh three, that's 20 points. We need a break at 94. Good for them, man. Good for them. Good for them. Good for them. Gotta take that stop and just pause from this for a little bit. Target is 151 on the system, so let's see. Target is hit. Next target is 176. Zone number 1 is 126 by 16, 101 by 91, and 110 is an area where we'll reevaluate the longs. Basically, we're getting a counter trend into 176, then the target after that would be 225. And we cannot see 110. If we see 110, that will affect price action. Yeah, that was let me see here, the 115. So when we went to 115, that took that idea out. Okay, so they're trying to protect that channel. Hmm. All right. Okay, target 176. That's the next target of this rotation. And reevaluate the longs if we break anything under 110. All right, they should be pushing here. Yeah, if we break the 150, we're gonna start getting momentum to the upside, and we may see the 60 very quickly. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and they're breaking above it. So the expectation here at a break of 50 is to see a little bit more momentum. So yeah, now it's better. They need to close this candle higher, and then we'll start seeing a big move. It's exactly what needed to happen. Target is 176. Yeah, yeah, we're most likely gonna retrace here, because we again we got so close to that big target, and now you're putting a one candle reversal. So we may get to 150 here very quickly, just to kind of trap, and then we'll look to see if the longs are still strong. But that behavior, you know, we constantly see in the market where they just get to that big level, the big swing trade level, and they just get faded. See that 50? Yeah, that's the natural place for it. And here, right in this spot, what we want to see is this higher low, a run up, which we should get here in momentarily, and then a pullback that makes a higher low, and that structure will support a push back up to that target number 3 and potentially 75. So okay, so that's what we want to see first happen. Yeah. I mean, if we fail to get to 60, then that's a problem, right? No. So no higher lows. So what the market is telling me is we're gonna be in this consolidation phase right here. And we may end up actually even testing 135 to 125 range based on this type of price action behavior. Because right here at the spot of 150, we needed a bigger push than a pullback, and the behavior is not consistent with that right now. So that tells me there's a little bit more shorts or more sellers engaged here. Okay, so we're in consolidation. The market is still in sync on the long side. We're just looking for better price structure. The target is 176. Harmony zone number 1 is 126 by 16, and zone 2 is 101 by 91. ES is about to make a captain setup long at 99.5, which means we're gonna burst up in ES above 200, and that's gonna stabilize NQ right now. We may end up even going to 202, but that tells me right there there's weakness. There's a divergence between how NQ is behaving versus how ES is behaving. Yeah. Captain setup switch trade. If we break anything above 200 and a quarter, that should lend us to a push to 202 in ES. And NQ is lagging behind that price structure. So here we go, 200. We should be bursting up in energy toward 202 in ES against that low of 97 and a quarter. So as long as 97 and a quarter holds, we should be closing this next candle upward. And we don't want to see 98 either. Ah, man, that's nasty. Okay. I mean, these assumptions are not connecting. So that tells me that the market is going lower on both ES and NQ. I mean, we're about to disconnect between ES and NQ. I mean, between NQ right now, between the 200 and the 100. Yeah. What should have happened here? Captain setup switch trade is to run up to 202, and the minute the market did this 98 reversal, all right, they're putting on a captain setup short right here. So if that's the case, we should be pushing lower. Damn, that's what I'm talking about. Boom. See that captain setup short? Boom. They took that one and really sold the market. Okay. That's good. It's good to see. So we're in the neutral zone right now between, I mean, they put a switch trade. I'll take it here and see what happens. We should burst burst. That's not what I want to see. Okay, here we go. We should burst. We should burst. If I don't get a push right now, I'm gonna have to get out of it. All right, I gotta take my stop. Gotta take my stop. Too many contracts here to not take a stop. Man, I'm not connecting with this market today. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. They rotated one more time. There's a captain. There's okay. Couple of things here. If we break anything above 26, we got a couple of things. 20 and 26. We're about to. If we break 20, then 26, we're gonna burst. We're gonna burst to 40. That's the 20. I'm gonna play the game. If they stop me, they stop me. I mean, the stop is really under 108. So I will take. Oh, good for you. You're gonna stop me. You're gonna stop me. 106 actually, but then I want to see 126. Yeah, it's okay. That's a captain setup. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're gonna come for me on that one. It's a 12-point stop. I gotta take my stop. I gotta take my stop. Okay, so that's trying this level twice, and that will put me in a pause. Hey, Samuel. NKM, good job, brother. Good job. I appreciate you, man, for your support. And I'm not muted. I'm not muted. There's probably a delay on your end. Yeah, thank you, NKM. Appreciate your support. And the Harmony code is OHarmony for Apex funded accounts. So if you're buying accounts, that will help the channel. Appreciate you. All right, so let's talk about the market here. So they're bouncing right back up. Okay, so that's oscillating back and forth here. So I want to see 140 or under 100. Yeah, yeah. Ain't no sunshine. 70 points. Consolidation. NKM, you passed all of them today? Really? That's good. That's good. You're the trader of the day. You're the superhero of the day. Double switch trades right here. So I want to see how this rally looks like. The market looks like it's just ping pong between harmony zone number 1 and 2. So a whole lot of noise going on here in this very tight range between 125 and the 100. They're protecting it, but there's weakness based on the first of the market is disconnected. If they break the 106, you're gonna start getting a little bit more forceful price action that could take us below 100. So if okay, so they didn't do that. Okay, that's we break 124. It's the one. It's either the 130 or under 100. Okay, well, good job, NKM. I should have listened to myself today. Keep it up, bud. Keep it up. 125. 125. I mean, ultimately, we got to break. And even when we break, even if we break above 125, I mean, they'll push it up to 135 and pull it back. It's not. Good job, Brad. Good job. Good job. We should see a push now to 110. Here comes 110. Yeah, that's, see that? Boom, boom. They're just bouncing around right now. That's all they're doing. And that 110 was just going to happen. Boom. Got 110 or better. So that's, they're going to try to stabilize it here, but it's going to be a weaker run up. So if they run it up and make a lower high, then you know that the bias is shifting to the shorts, and 76 is going to be a spot for the market to go to. DJ Mike, how are you, buddy? Good morning, good morning. Yeah, see, they tried to stabilize it, like we said, and run up was weak with a lower high. I mean, I was expecting at least to get to 108 or something, but no, they're not even entertaining that one. Yeah, that's a good idea, DJ. It's I use the Rinko charts. It works on time charts as well, but Rinko bars do a much better job at filtering noise. And you see a lot of these calls that we have, you know, you have to ask yourself. Well, tick charts is similar, but it's worth your time understanding these Rinko bars, because some of these setups are, like a captain setup, things like that. You really, it will help you. These Rinko bars will help you understand them a lot better. But does it work on a tick chart? Yes. Does it work on a time charts? Yes. I use the time charts to look at the big picture when it comes to like NQ and ES. So I use that way. But I trade the Rinko bar because it just really truly helps filter out the noise, the majority of the noise. So if I was paying a little bit closer attention, I would have seen this. Captain set up short on the 40 NT Rinko, and that was the catalyst for this push. So 76, if they keep doing what they're doing right now, we're going to hit 76 in shortly. The market truly has to break above 103 in order for at least some resemblance of the longs kind of taking hold. And what's happening here is we took out harmony zone number 1, oscillated between 1 and 2. Then now the market is walking the price lower, and a break below 76 will generate momentum, and we can go to 50, then break down that whole structure. That doesn't mean that they'll do that without a fight. It's just that would be the destiny of price action if we start breaking into the 76. And the way the market is behaving right now, it's a stair step lower. Okay, so 103 to 110, the longs need to come in and take that level out, and soon. And if they don't, the shorts will gather a lot more momentum. You see that? You're going to get a flush. Nope. Okay. So hit target number 3 and bounce back. Okay, that's you gotta break the, what did we say, the 95 to the 96 to the 103. They really gotta break, the longs gotta break it. They put a switch trade right here. then I think that will seal the fate of this structure. 83 a quarter. I mean, they're trying to stabilize it. I get it. Yeah. I get what they're trying to do. A little bit of rounding behavior here. So 100 to 110. You got to break. Basically, what we're asking the market to do is it go between 100 and 115 and hold. That means you're going back into the neutral zone. Then if higher lows present themselves, then we're going to close above 125. If we do that, then the market is back in sync and we can get to 152. Okay? So in the neutral zone, it's a test. And that test is for the shorts and the longs. Okay? And based on how they behave here, it's going to let me know what the dominant force that's coming. Like the expectation right here, especially when we got very close to the 80, is to get a burst of energy lower. Okay? And the buyers stepped in. That is not what the shorts needed to be doing. That shows a little bit of weakness in their effort. Okay? That doesn't mean that they're not going to try again. That's what the neutral zone is there for. I mean, they could go all the way up to 115, 120, pause, make a lower high, and come back crashing in. But right here in this spot, actually, if I was looking closer again, it would have been 94 capped and setup, and you got a run up to 107. So that's actually even a setup right there to go long. I wasn't looking at that side of my screen, but that's what that is. So how do I read all of this? I read this as a market that's trying to stabilize. They had an opportunity for a flush and they didn't take it. Showed weakness on the sides of the shorts, and now the market is counter trending. Counter move into that 115 most likely. Hey GED, good morning. 70, 76 coming up. Trying to defend it. They're trying to defend it again. Yeah, it's gonna probably break the 76. Yeah, it's probably gonna do it. Here comes. Keep breaking a bunch of things here. Yeah, we should get there. We should get there. We should get there. Here we go. 76 coming up, and more momentum will come in under 70. So now, I mean, structurally, what's going on? 51 is the next target, and harmony zone number one short is 101 by 111, and 126 by 136 is harmony zone number two. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis with big targets at 51. A break of that will lend us to attacking the 18,000. 18,000 has been a big number. So if we, I mean, I don't expect it to just slice right through it. They're going to defend it, but that's kind of the target we're going for right now. Just one step. I'm just going to go get some water. I'll be back. All right, all right, all right. See that? We're going to that 51. Here comes a 51. That's the target that we had, 51, and then we're gonna have targets under that too. There's a lot of stops under this right here. I mean, they may rally it back up a little bit. If the rally is weak with a lower high, then the next rotation lower. We just hit the 51, by the way, so we hit the target. The next target is 26, and harmony zone number one shifted to 76 by 86, and then 101 by 111. We'll reevaluate the shorts if we break anything above 100. Yeah, they're gonna try to counter trend and run it up to that 80 against 61. Here you go. They're trying at least. So what are we doing here? What are we looking for? We're looking for a rally back up, and we want to see the rally um, not break 100, 18,100, and we need to see. I mean, they could go to the neutral zone. They can come into harmony zone number one and make a lower high, and that will set us up for a continuation short for our next target of 26. We'll reevaluate the shorts if we break anything above 100. ES, let's take a look at ES. I mean, it's the same kind of structure. Be honest with you, it's right here, right up there. And if you remember this, we said the market needs to get to 202 against a stop of 98, another stop of 97. And the fact that they didn't get to the 202 and put double captain setup, really, one long, one short. So okay, the market is going to experience a selling pressure. So that's consistent with that selling pressure, and we're coming into the next target of 78. I mean 20. Oh, excuse me. If we break 78, the 50 and Turinko will reverse. And if that's the case, then we're going to flush to the low of 173 and then head toward the 160. We're not too far away from it. So we're at a very critical level. Where would we reevaluate this idea if we see anything above 188? So as long as there's pressure here and the market constantly rotating lower and lower and lower in a stair step, then the 78 is a distinct possibility. And if that happens and we close, then we have a run to 73 or sell off to 73. And from there, we got lower prices. And that's going to help NQ sell off. Where would we reevaluate 188? Hmm. That's interesting. You know, sunshine when she going. Where's that? 13. Captain set up short on the 30 NT Rinko at 63. So now they're putting structures that are short up here. So now 75 is a stop to a lot of any rotation upward that comes up to short into. 75 is a stop for it. And we're looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're looking for the 52 to show up. And if that happens, then momentum will start picking up. All right, guys. So that's kind of where we at on with this kind of structure that we're seeing right here, and we should be expecting. You break 55, then you're looking south. Stop is right here, and we want to see how well the market handles that move. You have a captain set up short at that 64, 63. Yeah, you don't want to see anything above 75. Here you go. Okay, so that's where we're at for the day. Off equity high. Yeah, it should. 75 is your spot right there. Now, yeah, let me tell you this: if we break 60 again, expect a flush, and that will set the stage for a captain setup switch trade short on the 30 into Rinko. So 60 is coming up. If it comes up, then the idea of the flush is gonna really start taking on a life. If we don't, in this candle, in this current candle right here, so basically 60 has to happen before 75 happens. That's the bottom line. 60 will generate a signal. 75 is rolling over that structure. Sixty before 75. Nope. Yeah. So what happens if they close below 66? Actually, 63. Now 63 is relevant, not 60. 63 is the close of this candle, and that means that we tested this captain setup, and then we can go to 60, then we could go to 50, and we could go from there. So they didn't quite break the 75. They got right there, and then boom. So that now I'm looking for the 60, then I'm looking for the 55, then I'm going to look for the 50. And it should start happening quickly right here. And the stop to it is still 75. They just rotated DJ one more time, trying to screw with people. So we got to the 60. They've been buying it here, and we need to see a convincing push to 55, and it should happen in the next few seconds here. Coming up. Needs to happen. You're gonna get it, DJ. You're gonna get it right here. Here comes 55. No. They don't like it here, huh? I mean, they've been buying it here, so really you need that flush. So the stop is 75, the entry was 67 and 63, and here it comes. All right. And we need to see that momentum. ES is cooperating, by the way, 78. So as long as we have 75, then these rotations or has the potential of that break. They're not, there's not, I mean, it's a Friday, so I guess it's, the volume is getting out of the market as we approach lunch. So there's not a lot of conviction and momentum. But so 74, 75 is the stop, and you're looking for a break. Now they're countering. All right, that's it for me, guys. I mean, I'm not going to trade anymore today. I'm going to just call it a Friday. It's a good week even with today's stops. It's a good week. I'll take it, and we will go from there into to Monday. So look at this. That's a switch trade. If they close that candle, we should see a flush right here. 62. I don't want to see 62. Here it comes. It should be coming right now. Here it comes. Needs to burst. Like, can't just like, man, they're difficult. They're tough customers today. They're tough customers. It's 50 is a target also. It's target number 3. So you really have to kind of get that burst. They're not done. I mean, they if you can get this candle to close at 51, then we got something. We got something. That'll be double switch trade, and you will get that momentum at that point. Yep, coming up. That's gonna flush. And boom. No, we saw that one coming a mile away. It's not. It just we're working through the trade mentally. You know, like, okay, what should you do here? What should you do here? Why aren't you doing it here? You know, we have to understand that there is a gathering of momentum. Like, you know, the momentum is just does not happen like that. It gathers steam, then boom. So that's the gathering right here, because the 55 was an important level. Yeah, we had evidence of the crime. That's for damn sure. Anyway, that was fun. That one was fun. That was fun. Okay, guys, that's it for me. I got a meeting with Khaled here, so I gotta wrap it up. Um, Big target is 26, by the way, and we should be heading toward that. I don't know if anybody took advantage of this trade or not. How is everybody doing, by the way? Abe, DJ, Khaled. Oh, again, I can't say those two things together. Marty, Mike, Safe, Sheila. How's everybody doing? I know. Okay, and GED, Shingo. How's Shingo doing? So you got Safe is doing good, 275. Marty getting chopped up a little bit. I know it's been tough, man. Up 600 across all accounts. Okay, you're playing small. That's good. Bit down. Just watching. All right. It's a Friday, man. We gotta close shop and go enjoy the weekend. All right, guys, that's it for me, and we will see you bright and early Monday morning. Have a blessed weekend. I am lucky in money. Remember that. That's what I tell myself. I am lucky in money. And we'll see you bright and early Monday.